We're on the beach. It's Saturday. It is a packed south end. I mean, like wall to wall people. There's not, a towel that is allowing any sand to sunlight. Basically, it's that packed. So, it's of course we've got great surf. I love it. It's the best part of like lifeguarding, right? We got body surf and waves and all kinds of stuff. We always want to be out there. Well, this day we couldn't really necessarily be out there all the time because we have so many patrons. So we do a lot of like water patrol, right? And in the beginning of the day, we weren't doing water patrol just yet. We were doing monitoring, blah, blah, blah. But then we had this big rescue up north, and we had a big rescue at my beach, which, caused a line, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, all right, that was good. That was intense. And then immediately it was like our boss was like, all right, guys, we're going to do water patrol, close down certain areas, make it a lot tighter. And I was like, yeah, that's great. We're in the rescue. One of the kids gets pulled out, and then my guard's already out there. I'm like, all right, good. He's got him. Grab him. He's just floating away. I don't know to this day what he was paying attention to, but I was like, all right. And then he obviously got him, got pulled out. We did the whole line. That was amazing. So the day's getting long, and I bring a cooler on the beach, right? A little morale boost. No cervezas. I'm just kidding. Just waters, and waters. I had some Red Bull in there, some Gatorades, because at this point of the day we've been drained. We've been water patrolling since I would say 10 o'clock. Can you just for our audience, what does water patrol mean? So with water patrol, we'll kind of pull the flags in a little bit, like width-wise, make it a little bit more narrow, and water patrol will have one or two guards out there, kind of like on the edge, kind of being like your herders, I would say, of the people. You can't go any further east from us, like out to the ocean, or you can't go anywhere if it's left or right, whichever way. So we're kind of making like a box, more or less, So no one gets closer over here, no one gets closer over there. We're keeping everything really tight.
You got them in the water.
Yep, yeah, people are in the water and they're enjoying it, but it's yellow flag. I'm sure you guys have similar waist deep. Is that what you guys do down?
Yeah, we do all kinds of things. But the point is, I want to make our audience know that we actually, but the lifeguards are in the water for I don't know. We do it different, but it could be an hour, 2 hours. You're in the water. You're moving people back and forth. You're pulling people in. You're in. You're wet. You're cold. Sometimes you're dehydrated.
Ducking waves.
All the time.
So I just want to give people what you mean by it. That's a great gesture, bringing down. That's really nice. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, so because like you said, we're out there. We're in the shallow parts of the water, and we're getting crushed by waves, wave after wave, and you're out there for an hour, and it beats your body up. So I was like, you know what? Let me run out. And I didn't even take a lunch. That was my lunch. Like my 15, 20 minutes running to Quick Check.
Grabbing the waters
and stuff. Waters and stuff, and like in protein bars, whatever I could grab. I was throwing it in my cooler with ice and bringing it back to the beach. And I'm lugging this thing. People are like, you got it? I'm like, yeah, I got it. No big deal. So I throw it down, and all they're like, my buddy Ethan goes, oh my God, thank God. He opens up. He's like, Red Bulls? He's like, yeah. He's like, can I have one? I was like, yeah. Are you going to go back out? Are you going to go back out to water patrol? He's like, yeah. He cracked it, ran out there. I was like, all right, that works. All right. So my boss has come down, and we're all hanging out. We're talking. I'm at the beach on the beach level. Got my boys water patrolling. Got my whoever's up top at the moment. Everything's covered. Everything's looking great. And with our beach, like you had alluded before, we had that saltwater pool, right? Mm-hmm. So how does that water get in there? There's a pipe,
right?
And the pipe has pilings. These little wood, pilings.
Yeah,
so,
I remember seeing those when I was a kid going out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, I know. I remember whistling at you now. Don't go near that. Thank you. So all of a sudden, we're always constantly scanning, right? Like we always say, like you're always constantly scanning. And all of a sudden I look over, and there's a kid that bodyboarded right into the pilings. And he's stuck. His fin is stuck in the piling somehow in between the pipe and the piling. And I literally look over, and he looks at me like the wide eye, like, I done fucked up.
Yeah.
And he's waving, and I'm like, oh, and I didn't even tell anyone. Like they knew, like my bosses knew when I started running full sprint with my torp, grabbed the kid, pulled him out. His fin was nowhere to be found all of a sudden. I was like, you okay? He's like, yeah, but where's my fin? I was like, I don't know. It's probably in the water. Like,
that's not important.
I know. It's like, are you okay? He's like, what's wrong? I'm like looking at him like, so he was okay. I put him on the beach. Of course, I go back for his fin. I gotta find it, right? So I'm now with the surf pumping onto my head.
That's what heroes do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking in between the pilings. All of a sudden, it goes bloop, and it floats up. I'm going, grabbed it right before wave comes, get it to the kid. Kid wasn't apologetic, didn't say thank you, but I still,
Wow.
But
Saved his life and his fin, and he just had nothing to say.
the ladies there were laughing, they were cracking up. So that's like 3, 4 o'clock or so, and at the end of the day, it's about 5 o'clock now, and we're saying, okay, Water Patrol. I mean, we are shot. So we pulled them in for like the last 10, 15 minutes, I would say. What happens? What happens when you pull in your Water Patrol? 2 kids get pulled out immediately. Mm-hmm. My buddy Brad jumps off, he runs out there, he swims out fast, and I see there's another kid. So I'm running now. Right, we're on the radio, people are coming down. Now I'm running out, and I get to the kid, and we are now getting pulled out. Luckily, my friend was out there. She helped us in as well because she was body surfing. So we all get in. Long story short, the brother and sister reunited with their dad. Everything was great. Hoorah. And I'm on the beach, and I just go, this is probably about 5:20. We're still there for another 45 minutes at least. I go, all right, guys, we are closed for today. No more swimming. That's it. This is done. And everyone started laughing and clapping. It was a hysterical moment because I was just like, you could see it on our faces. We were just like, we're done. We're done.
Yeah,